Good morning, bass fishing maniacs, and welcome to the first State of the Channel address. This has been quite a ride. I think we're either at 20 episodes or we're on the 20th episode. This is Howard from the future, by the way. I'm about 2 or 3 episodes ahead in filming. And I have a couple of people that pre-watch the episodes coming out. So we're going to address a couple of things today. Number one, thank you for all the comments on all the social media platforms, guys. It's truly, it's overwhelming at times. And it sounds like I'm getting thousands and thousands of comments. I'm not. I'm getting a few comments from quite a few people. And just the interest alone, I love it. I feel like I'm doing something good for the bass fishing community. There seems to be a lot of bad press and nastiness going on at the moment. I'm not too sure what that's about, but we're not getting involved in any of that stuff. It just seems completely unnecessary. So we're going to continue our journey of education and learning together and just having a good time. Some of the upcoming episodes, we've already discussed that they're going to run longer. I've done a bit of an opinion poll about that with a few people that have pre-watched some of the upcoming episodes, and the consensus seems to be that they are too long, and I think I agree. So we're hitting between 30 and 40 minutes. I think the plan is going to be that we're going to split them and do half of the episode on Saturday and half of the episode on Sunday. I don't want you guys to get bored. There's a lot of information to get through, and I have to get it all through to you. There's no point in doing half of it, then sometime in the future getting back to it and doing the rest. So we'll split them. I'm going to try and keep it below around about 20 minutes per episode. It might be less, it might be fractionally more. And then we'll do part 1 Saturday, part 1 Sunday, and see how that goes. We've done some similar stuff in the past, but now we're getting down to the specific stuff. One of the other questions that I had was, can you talk more about your own personal experiences? Guys, I would love to do that. Those are comments that are coming from guys that are friends of mine who I've fished with extensively. And I really would love to do that. I've been so blessed in my life with all the places I've been able to fish. And I have a lot of experience in doing the same type of techniques, but in vastly different scenarios, different lakes, different rivers. But we'd be into like... the episodes would be like 6 hours long if we started doing that, and I'm very grateful for that. And it is, as you guys know, I'm a YouTube baby. I haven't been doing this very long, so I'm still finding my feet and what to include and what not to include, and I'm not a professional guy when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm still finding my feet. What I will try to do is, if I have a short story or a short idea, I'll put it in. I get so excited about fishing that I tend to waffle and tell a lot of stories. And as you know, all fishermen are liars. So it's easy to get into that mindset of sitting around a campfire and telling fishing stories. And I would love to do that for a channel idea. But I just don't think that for what we're trying to do here, it's appropriate. What I will do, as you know, I make a lot of my own baits, and I like to tinker. So what I will do is I will show you my personal baits that I use, all of them, complete transparency, and the changes that I make to them, and why I make those changes, and that may be part of a story or whatever the case is. So guys that suggested it, I'm really grateful, And maybe a bit further down the line, we'll do something like that. Where I can fit it in, I promise you I'll put it in. I know that it seems like just a talking head telling you what to do. There's stuff coming up that I can't tell you about just yet that's really exciting, where you'll actually get to see whether I can or can't fish. So I'm going to leave it at that. Things are going nicely. The channel is progressing well. You always want to do better. I want to get better at what I'm doing. So I've got a lot of ideas, and it's just about how to put them into place. That's pretty much all that is. It's very exciting for me, and I'm constantly thinking of new things and having to put the brakes on because of how long the episodes are already. The other thing that I wanted to say, guys, and this is more a personal thing. What I'm trying to teach you here is the basics, bass fishing basics. That is my goal. I want you all to go out, take this basic information and develop it into something that is fantastic on your body of water, or it works for you or it doesn't work for you, and you can write that technique off and move on to the next thing. But I want to encourage you guys to try different things. I've had a couple of questions and comments, not nearly enough, because I want more about, I went and I tried this and this is what I did. And that's mostly on my Instagram account. And that's really exciting for me, because that means that people that are watching the videos are actually taking that information and going and building on it. We are not sheep. None of us are sheep, guys. We are wolves. And wolves always lead from the front. So don't be scared. Be bold. If I can give you the basics and you can take that information and take it and do something completely different with it and make it work for you, do it. But tell me about it. I want to know about your successes. Send me pictures on the Instagram. Post pictures on my Facebook page, on the Exile Baits Facebook page. Send me, put it in the comments below. I'm not entirely sure if you can send pictures on the YouTube channel, but just send me comments below. Send me links to your channels or whatever the case is. I want to know about your success, because it validates what I'm doing here. It makes me selfishly, it makes me feel good that what we're doing here is working. And that's all I want. The whole purpose of this channel is I want to teach people how to fish for bass. I want to know that what we are learning together is working. I don't care how big the fish are, whether they're this big or this big. I don't care. I just want to know that it's working. I want to know that you're teaching your children, teaching your friends, teaching your wives, girlfriends, whatever the case is, and it's working. That's all I want. I have no interest in anything else with this channel. When we get through everything that we need to, I feel that we need to get through, or that the topics that have been suggested by the viewers, then we'll start talking about other more serious things like tournament fishing, if there's any interest in that. But right now, it's just all about the learning. That's the state of the channel, guys. The analytics are showing me that the views are doing well, going up. You always need more subscribers. That's a fact of life. That's how YouTube works. I never ask on this channel to like and subscribe, and I do that for a reason. It's because it's when I watch the channels that I watch on YouTube, it's one of the most annoying things. Right at the beginning, when we started this channel, all I ask is that if you have friends or family, people that you know that are interested in bass fishing or want to start bass fishing, share the link for the channel. It's a good point to start with. You don't have to agree with everything that I say. I hope you don't agree with everything I say. But it's just a good place for people to come and maybe have some of their questions answered, which is awesome. That's what I want. I'm so grateful for your participation, guys. I couldn't do this without you. You all know that. And let's keep forging ahead. We've got a lot of things to get through. we'll evolve as we go. It's one of those things. We're all learning together. I'm learning how to do this, and I'm trying to teach you all how to catch more fish. We'll pick it up in the next episode. We're back to the techniques. I'm not going to tell you which one it is because you guys are about 2 or 3 behind. Let's get into it.